Yeah, so I wanted to come on today and I wanted to make a video basically explaining that 2024 was the best year in my life. This is going to contain some thoughts that I've wanted to say for a while now, but since we're going into a new year, obviously this year is ending, it might be a good time to do that going into 2025. So before I get into like why how 2024 was the best year, let me just like explain some of the things that happened to me. These are just basic things that somebody might hear and just say, "Oh yeah, like those are good," just from what we know about the world. So, I got in two main things. First off, I got a new job that I really like. So, I started working there back over the summer and I'm really enjoying it. And it can be tough because in the workforce, as so many people know, finding a job you enjoy, if all the boxes are checked, coworkers that you like, there are so many things involved in, being involved in the workforce. And it can be difficult to find one that clicks with you, that you fit into. And I did that luckily, so hopefully I can stay there. But that's part's been awesome. And the second thing is, you know, I got a new awesome girlfriend. She's great. I had like a thing for her, feelings for a little bit before we got together. But overall, earlier this year, we got together and things are going really really well so far. So I don't see it going bad anytime soon or at all ever. But it's going really well there as well. Back to the work thing though, I just wanted to say, as far as a good job goes, is that I haven't always had the best time in the past as far as my jobs have gone. So I'm just really happy that I'm in a place where things are going well. So once again, hopefully I can stay there. So what I think is the most important thing to talk about here, I guess the message that I want to convey is, first I'm going to have to kind of say what I used to be, like the mentality that I used to have and how I used to be, and then I'll get into why I think 2024 was as good as it has been for me. Now, I wouldn't say I was ever like a real bastard or anything, but when I was young, late teens, early 20s, I was much more quick to anger than I am now. I was uh, angry a lot, and I think that might be common in young men just in general. You know, high testosterone, all kinds of things. But I would get angry at small things, big things. It didn't really matter. And I think it felt good at the time because it was like, oh, I'm feeling something. I have a little bit of anger towards something. I don't know, in college, bad grade at a test, or, pissed off. I felt somebody wronged me. Friends didn't ask me to hang out. Some girl I liked rejected me, whatever. We just get pissed off over anything, right? And it's not a good way to live, just going through constant anger. And I guess I don't know if I was like ever a real anger addict, but I will say it can feel good. It can make you feel strong. It can make you feel something, feel powerful. It's a motivator. It can be a tool. Like anger can truly be absolutely a tool if you can control it. I was never like horribly out of control, but you know, it played a part. It absolutely played a part in my early 20s, late teens. And over the years, especially ever since I've started to become closer and closer with my good friends and like kind of got the people in my life that are set there, and they're kind of there to stay. Like a lot of people have friends like this, they're just really close friends. You trust them with your life. I have a good amount of those, and I think that kind of links to there's a correlation between having great people in my life, and once again, like just this year, my girlfriend has been added to that. There's a correlation between having great people in my life and my anger going down. So it's like an inverse proportion, right? It's like as the relationships with good people increase, my anger decreases, right? It's like indirectly proportionate, I guess you could say. And I guess I put this under the umbrella of temperance. Temperance I believe it's a virtue, but I don't even mean this in any kind of religious sense because I'm not religious at all. But when I say temperance, I mean even keeled. I mean being in control of my emotions, understanding what's going on, completely level-headed. In my angry days, I wasn't always so level-headed. I could be hot-headed, I could be hasty, things that aren't always good. I would make decisions that could put me in bad situations. I'm so much more likely to think about what I'm doing now and really, control any anger that I have and just think logically about a situation before I attack it. And I think that's really helped me out over the years. Not only this year, but even in years upcoming to this, I've improved. It's not something that happened overnight to where I woke up one day and I just didn't have any anger anymore. But ever since when I say mastered, I mean that loosely, because I don't think I'll ever be a master, and I don't even know if a master or such a thing exists. I mean, we're all human at the end of the day. We make mistakes, but when I say master, I mean I think I've developed a level of temperance, a level of level-headedness that has allowed me to understand who I am and understand that right when I get that feeling of anger, I've already lost, and that I need to take a step back, and I need to approach a situation head on and get to the best solution. Anger can be a tool if you know how to control it, but for a lot of situations, it's not needed, and there's better approaches. Take a logical approach. How can I solve this problem? There's no point in getting angry about it because you can't change the past. How can we go forward? That's the way I've been thinking as of recent years, and especially this year. And I felt very little anger, very little animosity, and it's just helped me so much stay, like I said, stay level-headed, and just it's helped my open-mindedness as well. Much more open-minded, thinking about things, trying to learn as much as possible. So many pathways that opened up, or doors that opened, I guess you could say, as a result of me kind of getting rid of any anger that I've held in the past, has really helped me out and really allowed me to explore new avenues, take leaps of faith. You know, like I said, with my job, with my new job, girlfriend, I had to kind of take small chances with those, as you always do. Sometimes risks are needed, but I was able to analyze the situations, assess it, and then go about it from there. So I was able to, make almost like a calculated risk. When I say risk, not really a big risk. I wasn't going to lose anything terrible, but that allowed me to attack it with problem solving and logic rather than emotion, and that helped me a ton. And that's what I mean when I say temperance is one of the most important things that a person can master. So anybody who's angry, anybody who's pissed off all the time, that could be a problem. It could be a setback in your life. And I think you should try and negate that and get rid of it as much as possible. So if you have any questions on it, let me know. Feel free, comment, and I can talk about it. Like I said, I used to have some anger issues. I used to be set off by everything. It made me feel good. It made me feel something. But it's not the path to a better life. Anger is only a tool sometimes, but it's nothing to feel all the time, because it blinds you from, that's why they say, like, blinding rage, right? But it blinds you from improvement, and blinds you from seeing things clearly. And being level-headed in control of your emotions is the very most, in my opinion, one of, if not the very most important thing an adult can have, is being able to control that. Because if we're not in control, who knows what's going to happen, right? So anyways, that's what I have to say. That's my video. Master temperance, master being level-headed, get rid of that anger, look at things logically, take a step back, and solve the problem in front of you. That's all you can do. So that's my video for the day. If you got any questions, let me know in the comments, and I'll get back to you.